In my company, we test around 80 products every single month, and we're building around 5 businesses every single month as well. So we need to find winning products. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you what a winning product actually looks like when we launch it in testing. And I also want to show you products that have flopped as well and why they flopped, how we knew they were going to flop, basically how we threw them in the bin, but also show you what the winning product actually looked like, its performance, its metrics, and actually what the product was. So let's jump straight into my ad account and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. So the product that we launched that didn't go well was a flashlight. Now we launched 2 campaigns. So we launched a automatic campaign, so no targeting, and also an interest targeting campaign. And so you can see here, we spent $103 and we only got 1 purchase here, which was actually quite profitable. But for me, I want to see add to carts before people make a purchase, because that indicates that there's a lot of demand and it's not just a coincidence. Now, after spending $100 with not many add to carts, I'm not really interested in continuing this product, so I killed it. Now, when it came to the campaign with no interest targeting, we spent $234, 6 add to carts, which is actually not a lot. We should see around 23 add to carts at that price point. We had 3 purchases with a 0.9x ROAS. We got 2 purchases here, which was at a positive ROAS, and 1 purchase here, which is also at a positive ROAS. But the add to carts is just not a lot. Now, the reason why I'm a little bit fussy on the add to carts is because it indicates demand. Now, I could scale this business up and try to make it work, and I actually reckon it would have done okay. But the reality is that if it's not performing incredibly well in the first couple of days, it's not going to progressively get better over time. So for me, I'm like, this is just a red flag for me. I'm probably not going to be considering continuing with this product in this brand. Now, let me show you a product that did work well, and maybe that will kind of give you a bit more of the puzzle and you can understand exactly my rationale. This is a doorbell style camera system. And so you can see this is the ABO means basically it's our interest testing campaign. So we spent $160, 13 add to carts, which is a lot better. And then we also generated a 3.5x ROAS with 7 purchases at a 3.5x ROAS. We spent around $160 and generated around $570 in revenue. So that's the interest, and I'll show you inside of there in a sec. But then the broad targeting, we spent $109. Our cost per click is around $1.80. 16 add to carts, which is actually really good. 3x ROAS, again, super profitable. 6 purchases, $338.94 in revenue. So this product to me, I'm like, yes, this is a product that I would create a brand around for one of my customers. So I hope you're kind of seeing my rationale a little bit more now. So let's go into the campaigns and I'll show you exactly what I've seen. So we open up the interest targeting. And so these are the interests that we've targeted, okay? And for those that are in the broad targeting space or that interest targeting space, both work, do both. You don't need to be obsessed about one or the other. Test both at around $50 and you'll be able to decide which one works really well. For us, when it comes to winning products, both work really well. So there you go. So you can see we spent around $26, $24 here, and every interest group was profitable. Obviously, the ones that I've killed early didn't go very well, but these ones did. So you can see safety, we spent $26. A cost per click was $1.14, 5 add to carts, a 3x ROAS, 1 purchase, and it just keeps going on. So you can see that we were profitable all over. And so just to give you a bit of a financial breakdown, so the cost for a purchase is $59. The cost to ship and pack and the cost of goods and all that kind of stuff to ship it out was $30. And then we've got left the profit after advertising. So on the lower end, we're looking at around $12. So we go minus that by 12. And so we're making around $17 profit. So that ends up being, a pretty decent margin. So we got 17 over 59. We're at a 28% profit margin. So not bad at all, especially for the beginning. We haven't even really optimized the landing pages. We haven't really fiddled around with the pricing or fixed the pricing yet. This is purely just the beginning testing. So you can see that is looking really, really healthy for us, okay? And so this is the kind of product that I would be sourcing myself. Now, I hope you're kind of getting a bit of the picture. Like when it comes to the losing products, we're not really seeing a lot of add to cart. We're generally seeing a high cost per click. We're generally going to be seeing, not favorable metrics and definitely not a positive ROAS. When it comes to profitable products, they are profitable immediately. So you can see, straight away after spending $109, we were generating 3x ROAS, and generating around $338 in revenue. like to me, that makes me feel so much more comfortable, you know, creating an entire business around it. And so that's the summary. So that's how we found that winning product. And then on top of that, that's how we identified losing products as well. We're looking for something that's going to take off immediately. Now, I hope that's been helpful. I'll see you in the next video.